Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing good. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to join my channel and if you like the content that I'm doing. Today we're going to do a full moon look, a full moon inspired look. I'm going to be using the Conspiracy palette and the Spirit Board palette by Peachy Queen for this look. And we're going to talk a little bit about this full moon coming up. The full moon is on March 18th. It rises in the sign of Virgo, and it is in the sun sign of Pisces. So that'll be March, like I said, March 18th. All right, so I think what I want to go with is, what I'll do first is I pulled the Moonology card. I got that Moonology Oracle deck, and full moon in Virgo, the keywords are, you are good enough. So that's what I'm going to base my look on. It has some browns and greens. Real earthy. Virgo's an earthy sign. So I'll read you a little bit of that. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your questions. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. I lost my place. Okay. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies, whether it's salt baths, meditations, and practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when the full moon is in Virgo, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. I'm really excited about this full moon because, of course, now I'm going to cough. I haven't coughed all day. Excuse me. Let me pause this a second and get a drink. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Much better. Anyway, I'm excited about this full moon because I change my altars out seasonally, and the full moon is going to be happening two days before the spring equinox. So I'm going to take out all my crystals, my statuary, my items that I put on my altar in the spring for the spring season. And I'm going to bring them out to my fire. I'm doing a fire, and bring all that stuff out to be charged under the moonlight. And if I can figure out how to edit and put pictures in, I will maybe try to make a little video and show you what I mean. I'm just learning, and editing is not my strong point. So with that said, I think like I said, I'm going to do like a little earthy, greens and browns look. Nothing out of this world. So, this moon rising in Virgo, it's the last full moon of winter, of the winter season. Exciting. Spring. It highlights everything that needs to be cleansed out of your life. Toxic thoughts. Virgo's energy is analytical, organized, and focused on wellness. So maybe it's time to, maybe it's time. This is a really cute palette. This is that Spirit Board by Peachy Queen. I believe it's the original one. So, since spring's coming, maybe, set some goals to be more healthy, drink more water, always drink more water. And it's saying about toxic thoughts and, just feeling toxic energies. I mean, we're coming out of a 2-year pandemic. Things have been stressful for all of us. There's so much going on in the world right now that is so out of our control. It's just like we're just standing by as spectators and just watching the world crash in around us. And there's a lot of negative energy, with what's going overseas, and it's just a lot. So try not to get so anxious and worried to the point that it starts affecting your mental health. Just know that, it can't stay bad. I mean, there's energy ebbs and flows. So, I'm going in with my pills all over the lid for a base. Just know that things might get worse before they get better, but eventually they'll get better. Me having autism, it's very easy for me to get sucked down that rabbit hole of prepping, and I've done that before, you know, and became so anxious that I didn't even want to leave the house. And, that can get scary. And you don't want to do that. I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. All right, so I went in, I did my pills all over the lid, and I think I want to go with I don't know. I'm going to go with what's the tea about halfway from the inner. It's very easy to get caught up and worried and caught up in the toxicity. I hate to be one of those people that say turn off the TV, but turn off the news. Enough. This full moon energy will also compel you to speak your truth. Listen to your inner voice over your head for a change. In other words, work on, as you're focusing on releasing toxic thoughts and that, also welcome in your intuition. I mean, your inner self will guide you. It doesn't want you to be in danger. Okay, so going with that. Like the things I'll be doing is I'm so geared up for the summer sol or the spring sol equinox that that's a whole another ball game in itself. But this full moon is just clearing out all the toxicity. I want to come into spring with a new outlook and just not focus on everything going on around me and try to place my focus more on myself and my family and our needs. And I mean, I'm not going to be stupid. I am going to prep a little bit. I do have food and water and gas for a generator set to the side if need be. I'm going to go, oh, I'm sorry, occult. It's the brown. I'm going to do that on the outer corner. It's good to be prepared, but not to the point where it's so extreme that it consumes you. I'm just shocked, like, things that I've learned with the pandemic, like, just talking, and I mean, we were all stuck at home. I'm a Animal Crossing addict at this point. I was, like, fascinated that how many people don't know how to bake bread. Like, you maybe set your intentions to learn something new. Like, release the negative thoughts that you can't do it and try to do it. I mean, in my lifestyle, I try to, wow, I really messed that up. Okay. I try to, look, I know life ain't all rainbows and butterflies, but I try to put a positive spin on on any cloudy day, if that makes sense. Try to just um not dwell on the negative, and I know it's hard. Maybe set your intentions to learn something new. All right, does that look even? No, it never looks even. Why is that? And then one side always looks better than the other. Do you guys have that problem too? We're already at 13 minutes. I'm trying to hurry. And of course, someone was like right outside the window, talking to the top of their lungs. I was thinking about doing a video showing you all how to make protection jars. I'd have to go to the store. I did buy these little jars with cork lids, but I can't find them anywhere. I came into the house with them and they magically disappeared. All right, I think I'm going to go in with Conspiracy out of the Conspiracy palette. It's that shiny green. And go right in the middle. I'm going to take it right up in between those two colors. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to pat that. And let it overlap the brown a little. I find it hard to wear the more shiny. Because my number one, hooded eyes, aging eyes. It just doesn't always look good. let me blend that out with some of that. Where's the tea? I'm just barely dipping into it. And these shadows do alright. It's not my favorite Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. And I think it's just the color story is very odd to me. But, I mean, the shadows perform well, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, I'm going to go in with, oh, that's shiny, though. Can't do that. Never mind. Oh, tiny brush, there we go. I'm going to go in with Ranch and highlight brow bone. I don't know why the camera's making that look so dark compared to this side. It's really not. Inner corner. Ooh, that's a dot. See, it works good. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to go with something dark under the eye? Let me look. I have brown. This is ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. It's called Joyride. It's kind of brown. I like a lot of these ColourPop gel liners. They hold up pretty well. Okay. Now I think I'm going to take like a real thin little brush. I don't want to do glitter under my eye. Maybe bring that brown. I'll do the brown and the green. So, bring the brown. It's called a cult in the Peachy Queen. I don't know why I feel so, like, backward yet behind the camera. I thought that would go away after a couple times. I'm just going to drag that into the brown. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't know, do you think that... Conspiracy goes? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Alright. I'm going to pause this and put some mascara on. And then I'll be back and we can do lips. Okay, I'm back. Alright, we're going to put some mascara on. Messed up a little bit here, but I'll fix that after it dries because it's the Jeffree Star one, you can just pull it off, but it's still wet and I don't want to mess with it when it's wet. I really love this mascara. I'm going to order me another tube. I didn't get his skincare. I'm on a skincare routine right now. Seems to be doing pretty good for me for aging skin. And I just couldn't afford it this time. So, nope, didn't get the Jeffree Star skin. Alright, we are going to use the Shane Dawson lip. I got this in my mystery box. It's way darker than what I would normally wear. It smells like root beer. That's really dark. I have so many scars. See, it's going into my scar. If you didn't know, I was dog attack. That's what that's from. He ripped my lip off. And then this scar right there. I used to get that Botox, but I don't do that anymore. Alright, I'm going to finish this off. This is my full moon in Virgo look. And let me make sure I went over everything. Some things you could do is build fire in the fire pit and write down all the toxic things that you'd like to release out into the universe and ask the universe to rid you of those and throw them into your fire. Bring out your crystals and to charge under the moonlight, as long as they're, you want to be careful, like selenite shouldn't be left out with Nadu, because water affects it, and don't put malachite in water. It can be toxic. So you don't want to let it out overnight, but you can bring all your crystals out to energize them with the full moon. This is Holy Mist. It's very refreshing. I love the sprayer on this. And it smells lovely. I have two. That's my second one. So anyway, guys, let me scooch up. I'm going to be cleaning out my craft room, and we're going to have a new area to film to make this much better, so it's not slammed in my bedroom. Alright, so this is my look. Probably not going to wear that lipstick. That's a little dark for me. But that's it. Alright, so have a happy full moon on the 18th, and I'll see you next time. Bye.